Leo, in the month of November, something that has been taking a really long time, whether that has to do with your career, your finances, romance, there's something going on with Leo where it's finally going to get grounded into your reality. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. Now, November is going to be hectic. It is going to be crazy. And it's going to be that way all the way through the end of the year and then increase next year. So whatever you're working on, the reason that it's taking so long is there's some things that you need to say. Communication is the big key. You got the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning based on your true authentic self, and it has everything to do with your personal foundation. Everything you've been working on, whatever you've been getting rid of, they're saying that you have actually come to a point where it's falling in love with yourself again, but not from the ego, from the authentic you. Re-establishing that grounding within you brings down all of those ideas and it creates this new foundation. So whatever you've been working on, and let us know in the comments what it is, Leo, because it's going to be very, very positive for those of you who don't quit. This is not the time to quit. It's not the time to throw in the towel, no matter how far you've come, no matter what you've been through. And even if you're already here, this is that time to push into a new level where we achieve greater success. And that's what I'm being shown for Leo, that you've actually been doing this and you've been doing a great job. But some of you, I do feel that there's this like, whatever, it's not going to happen. And that's not the truth unless you want it to be the truth. So this Ace of Swords is also about the way you are thinking, your thoughts. Remember, Ace of Swords is a new beginning, but we pull down from the air. This is in the air, taking that fiery inside of you, that passion of something that you really want, and you're going to bring it down and ground it in. So it's very, very positive. What you think, you create. And I know a lot of you have already seen that. And I've been watching people all over the place really start jumping into this new dimension of their own life, a new creation, a brand new life where they're walking away from all of these old things that caused a lot of difficulties, a lot of problems. Using your fire as the Queen of Wands. And that's beautiful because it really coordinates with our Leos. Now we're going to look a little bit more on your foundation. Then we're going to talk about family and friends, romance, and I'll bring in the guided message from my guide. Archangel Michael is here along with my guide, Ali, for the month of November, joining us in these messages. So what I'm seeing for you is everything that you've done, and Leo, you're so courageous. Normally you guys are very bold, you're courageous. But again, it's not about ego. It's about affiliating with self, acclimating to authentic you. All of these things that you've done, maybe it's through meditation, maybe it's through learning new things in your own life, but it's created that fire, whatever you've been doing, that little fire has been lit again in our Leos. So it's a really dynamic vision of what I'm being shown. If you don't know who I am, I'm a psychic medium remote viewer, so I look down and I see what's going on in certain visions. I'll see certain visions that pertain to one or more Leos in the group. So go through this and pull out what's actually meant for you to hear. And most of this is going to be for all of you, especially in the foundation area and the guided message in the end. But this is just a beautiful time for you to reach out and start grabbing what you want. They're showing me the sword connected to the stars. The stars indicate to me that this is a creation. This is an invention. This is a new business. This is a new project. Okay. If you're not working, we call it a project, whatever you're devoting your energy and attention to. But you're just like, literally, this is gone. Now, for a group of you, I do see that there is a connection to family or friend where some communication needs to be sent back and forth to close up ties, to end it, or revive it, fix it, or even coordinate on how to grow. especially if you're starting something new. You've been through a lot. You've got this Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is going through a lot when it comes to relationships. And let's face it, we all have, regardless of our zodiac sign, because we actually are comprised of all zodiac signs. It's not just one. And I always recommend you watch your sun, moon, and rising for a reason. Oftentimes our rising sign is where we come from. My rising is Aries, and that's who you see on the camera is Aries. But the wisdom and the knowledge and the psychic abilities is coming from my Aquarius side, and it transmutes through Aries. I hope that makes sense. Let me know whether you are watching this from your sun, moon, or rising sign. There's something amazing coming in for you guys. There's a big adjustment coming according to this. They're saying that you've really been putting yourself into a place of stepping back from the family and friends, whoever was not believing in Leo. And I don't mean cold-hearted. I know oftentimes it can happen like, boom, you just cut them off. And that's a Leo's trait, where you can just disconnect, no problem, never look back again. But this is a cutoff on a soul level. You may have been doing some work on yourself where you're disconnecting, cutting the cords from those old past dynamics, especially when it comes to family, friends. This can be work groups. This may be the neighbors in your neighborhood. It doesn't matter whoever this is your communities around you. Pulling back is giving you this, that's what's allowing, they're saying that's what's allowing you to bring this down and plant it into your new beginning. Remember, everybody's got a new beginning or the option of a new beginning in the month of November. Clearing the slate. Pluto is going direct, and I'll do a special reading for that one for all zodiac signs. I may or may not go live. It depends on what's going on with the technical issues out here. I'm in Spain. But there's this hyperextension of knowledge coming in for Leo. That's what I was just guided to tell you. A hyperextension of knowledge. That means you're tapping into your Akashic records by stepping back. You're going to just know which person is the right person to join up with, to bring into this new beginning. Because if you bring back anything or anyone that kept you in this Nine of Wands energy, dealing with a lot on your plate, overrun, feeling like I just don't want to deal with this, but you are almost there. And that's why the overall message in the beginning said, don't quit. No matter what the outside distractions, like you can hear a dog barking in the background, no matter what's going on, focus through on what it is that you want with your new community, with your new people, with your new environment around you. Some of you, it has to do with a relocation, and I am seeing 2-3, 2 to 3 hours from where you are, 200 to 300 miles from where you are, 2 to 3 states, or 2 to 3 countries, right? 2-3. Let us know if that is in your life, all right? These comments that you put in are to better you, and getting that communication with the Ace of Swords, communicating. We want you to actually start speaking whatever it is that is authentic to you. So with this environment, I am seeing two people, some of you, and let us know that this is you. Two people have been in the background. One is definitely a woman, a more mature woman. And this could be a mother, this could be an aunt, somebody very close to you who had a lot of, who overpowered you, which is not an easy thing to do with Leo. But there's something about that connection. If this is you, you know that step back is to decide, do I bring this person with me or not? Now, for a group of you, that might be your partner. Okay, we're going to take a look at romance. And it could very well be your romantic partner that you're dealing with. But Leo, there's something there. I don't feel that they are completely manipulative or vindictive. I just feel that they think they know how to do it better than Leo does. And that's not necessarily true. I feel that this person has some energy that they're very wise in some areas. They may be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They have this knowledge inside of them. Great wisdom is attached to this person, but yet they don't necessarily know everything that's going on in you. There's a breakdown in communication between you and your partner where you weren't talking anymore. You weren't sharing anymore. And it could be because of what was going on. There's so many factors in the background of why the two of you may not be on the same page right now. But again, taking this step back is really bringing you the opportunity to make a big, big decision. A big decision. You have adjustment. So using the reference of this tarot card in this message that I'm getting for Leo is you can fix this relationship if you choose to. Now, whether it's a female, a male, whoever this person is in the background that you're dealing with, we're looking at romance. So it's your partner that we're talking about. And this individual is going to be willing to listen to you if you need to communicate with them. If you need to share something with them, Leo, they are going to communicate with you. They're going to listen to you, but you do need to be your courageous self and actually start speaking up. Now we have they're part of your destiny. This individual is actually there for you. You got the Wheel of Fortune card right here. This is your destiny. You may feel this is your partner, but things are just off. They want you to try and work it out. Now, with the Ace of Swords being the overall energy in the very beginning of the reading, this is the card that came out when I started Leo's reading. This is a new beginning based on what you believe is real, what you believe is the truth. This is about justice. This is about excellent communication, getting rid of poor communication between you and your partner. This is about you and your thinking. The way you think is now emerging into your reality. So if you feel that the two of you are going to get a divorce, which could be that card as well, you probably will. You hold the power by taking the power back. And it isn't done in a harsh or vindictive way, Leo. This is between you and your partner actually getting on the same page, or it's just, I gotta go. I gotta do it different. Now, if you're single, Leo, okay, if you're single, you two are starting a new beginning. Remember that Ace of Swords is an amazing card to get. It really is. Whereas a fire sign, now fire and air, it fuels up. So if you are with an air sign, it can mean that the two of you have arguments, but that doesn't mean it isn't workable. Because the passion that underlines you is amazing. It's intense. It is hot. It is out of this world when you were in a good frame of mind. If you've been feeling worn out and stuck when it comes to relationships, you've got something coming in. You've got the Two of Cups. See, you've got somebody new that's on the way. But you need to be open to this. You can't be blocked, and you can't say, well, I'm so exhausted of dealing with all these people. Then don't go that route. If your online dating isn't working out, don't go that route. If you're waiting for somebody to knock on the door and nobody's knocking on the door, don't go that route. But do put yourself into communities around you of like-minded people. Just make sure that you go in environments. And I am seeing displays. This could be anything from, I'm seeing jewelry, I'm seeing collectible items, I'm seeing artwork, I'm seeing automobiles. So you may have a deep attraction to a specific area of life. Start going to those festivals, start going to those shops and those community convention like at a convention center, you know, when they meet and all of these people gather. Start going to these type of environments because that's where you're going to meet this person. And the first thing that you start talking about is what you already both have in common. Boom, there goes that fire that has been dimmed down when it comes to your romantic life. And this is going to be very, very good. Remember, what I'm seeing is like collectibles, okay? So whether it's little collectibles or big collectibles, it's going to be unique to each of you. It's about what it is that really excites you. Invest your time, your energy, and everything about you into what you love, and the things are going to come in, and so is this new person. And this is going to be a really good match for a lot of you. I feel this person coming in is going to be, I do see the word Libra, and it's nobody that you know. It is a brand new person, but I'm seeing Libra. And we have Scorpio. For some reason, I'm seeing Scorpio, and I don't normally see Leo and Scorpio together. Let me know how that works for you, and don't base it on one person. We're talking the entire group of people, okay? If you had a Cancer or a Scorpio that hurt you, I'm so sorry for that, and that's part of our life lesson, and I too have been through many of that, but this doesn't mean that every single one of them are like that. It's more about the character of the person, somebody who is open-hearted, and that's why I said I don't usually see it with Scorpio. Now let me bring in that guided message for you guys. Leo, it is time for you to take back your power. The powerful energy that is inside of you radiates from inside outward, where your aura is getting ready to change. You are opening up and starting to allow things to come in. Some of Leos are blocking it. You're blocking it. It's almost like you're pushing it back is what they're showing me. You are blocking what we are trying to bring in for you. These are things that you already created. You've designed the new life that you want. You've already created it, but yet there's resistance. Let go of the resistance and just know that you are more knowledgeable and hold more wisdom to make the right choices for you. If you still feel uncertain and you can't connect with your higher self, call on us and we will guide you through synchronicities. Many of you will start seeing the color of blue and the color of gold and the color of green. This isn't in a rainbow, and it may be all three in one, but I'm showing, being shown three different colors where they merge into each other. You may see this in meditation and know that we are communicating with you in that moment. The deeper you go into your private moment of blocking everything out and focusing on what it is that you want, and even if you don't know what you want, those colors are going to come together and they're going to explode for you. When you see the explosion of color, almost like fireworks, that is your cue to just trust that everything you're thinking through the mind is going to become part of your new life. Thank you for that message. All right, Leos, it's a really good message, but you must be in that place of positive thinking. It doesn't mean that the negative stuff doesn't happen around us, but what it means is we have to block these things out and focus and hone in on the final result of what you want, and then let it go. Just let it go and allow it to come in while you are doing things that make you feel happy and joyful. I hope you have a wonderful November. Thank you for watching. Much love.